Welcome to the Humanization Hour Podcast, where we seek to find common ground among all human beings from every walk of life. Young or old, we believe there's a thread of connection that unites us all. Even when we don't always agree, humility and shared humanity are more important now than ever. In a world where people are often pedestalized and then torn down for simply being human, our mission is to honor each other's paths, mistakes, triumphs, and everything in between. Together, we awaken to our purpose, our power, and the unique gifts each of us brings to this world. I honor you, I respect you, I love you, and I thank you for tuning in. May all beings everywhere find truth, love, and peace within. Namaste. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan of the Wind, and this is the very first episode of the Humanization Hour. Thank you for pressing play, it truly means the world. A little bit about me. I personally am a practitioner of Bhakti Yoga. I'm a devotee of teachings from Ram Dass and Neem Karoli Baba and other amazing teachers spanning from Alan Watts, Jesus, Buddha, and many others. I have a great passion towards understanding many philosophies and interests in finding the connections between all walks of life and our beautiful connection to this world. I am very grateful that you're here. What inspired me to start the podcast? Um, to me, the Humanization Hour is about giving a voice to everyone, especially those who never get to share their stories with others. More often than not, these lives we live just fly by, and little details we may want to share with future generations or others never get out into the world. I feel we can learn something from just about anyone and any story they share. All of our experiences collectively shape the world as we know it. I've felt called to record conversations with those close to me for quite some time now, and sometimes you just never know when it will be your last time speaking or hearing from someone you love. I wanted to record conversations with grandparents, old friends, and other family members, but I always said I could do it next time. And unfortunately, some of those people have now passed on, their life stories and experiences along with them. So, why humanization matters to me? Humanization, I feel, is needed now more than ever. There is growing division amongst almost everyone coming from all different directions, and I see so much separation from one another taking place. I truly feel there is common ground and connections between all of us, no matter how small it may seem. We are all connected in this web of life. My hopes for this podcast is to depedestalize our image we have of others and to see that we are all living on even ground. No one is truly better than another. We each have roles to play and things we each individually are learning and growing through. No matter where we're born, we are all going through our own life experiences and doing our best to learn and grow in these human vessels. I also believe we each carry such unique gifts and qualities that others can often see in us that we may not even recognize in ourselves. If you feel called or inspired to reach out and want to join the podcast for an episode, please contact me through email at thehumanizationhour@gmail.com, or you can also contact me through Instagram. And yeah, thank you. So, a little more about me. I've been blessed to be born in Ohio and to grow up with a really beautiful family that throughout the years has found itself fairly disconnected to one another. I grew up with my parents getting divorced when I was fairly young, around 9 years old. I grew up jumping around different schools in different counties throughout my childhood, and I still remember and cherish like all the fleeting friendships and memories made throughout those years. To this day, I hold heartfelt connections the closest, and I value love and authenticity very deeply. I love seeing the joy of others feeling safe to be themselves and share their happiness and uniqueness in ways they might not always share with others. Throughout my journey so far, I have come to appreciate the fleeting experiences and connections with those I find myself surrounded by, if for only a short time or even many years. From online connections through video games or old friends from childhood. As I've gotten older, I find myself experiencing new things and journeys through one wheeling and meeting people at festivals I find myself traveling to. And I have found profound intimacy and love through new connections left and right, and I never underestimate how much of an impact someone I meet for even only an hour can have on me for the rest of my life. Throughout the last 4 or 5 years of my life, I have had immense and profound experiences that have reshaped my entire view of reality and life itself and what I feel my purpose for being here is. I grew up a bit of a chaotic teenager, and through many experiences, I have been humbled time and time again. Like, although I have seen, felt, and fully embraced the unconditional love of the universe and what it has to offer, I still have a ways to go to free myself of old patterns and ways of being passed down from myself and older generations. Like, as the saying goes, hurt people, and healed people heal people. I feel we all have a ways to go collectively to move forward in the best ways possible. I myself still struggle with being quick to anger or even sometimes quick to judge another in ways I may not always be able to recognize in the moment. I'm always striving to do my best to be open hearted and to see others from a clear lens and to allow an openness for myself and others to evolve in ways we might not always expect possible. We often shrink others down into boxes of what we see them to be and to believe what is possible for them. But I believe miracles happen every day and that every breath and step we get to take in this life is such a gift and offers profound changes and insights that could take place when we are truly our most present selves. Our presence breeds presence, and we get to become the gift of offering ourselves fully to each moment. As things progress with this podcast, I plan to have some set structures of flow, but also just giving space to listen to stories and experiences of others. I have some bigger names and people I ideally would love to have join this podcast someday, but along the way, I'm excited to listen and share stories with everyday people like you. I'm going to be working on releasing an episode or two, possibly every week or every other week as things progress. And I'm looking forward to sharing more and more stories more often as this podcast grows. I will be doing my best to keep episodes around an hour, although I do plan for special episodes to possibly have extended lengths or even make them into multiple part episodes. And sometimes they won't be an hour, but that's what we strive for. And for special episodes, like maybe episode 10, 50, 100, and so on, I would actually love to dive deeper into my own life and experiences that I feel called to share with everyone. This is just the beginning, and thank you for joining me here. It's an honor to share this space. I hope these conversations remind us of what matters and brings us back to our hearts. I honor you, I respect you, I love you, and I thank you for listening. See you in the next episode. Namaste.